What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, shout out to the Drew Titan LLC. He pressed Teofimo Lopez at the press conference yesterday for Teofimo Lopez not making a fight happen between himself and Devin the Dream Haney on multiple occasions. Teofimo Lopez at the press conference yesterday stated that this fight with him and Shakur Stevenson is happening at the right time because other fights fell through that he was offered, like Devin Haney, but it had no traction. It had no momentum. So it made more sense for him to wait because, remember, he wasn't sure if Shakur Stevenson fight was going to happen because Shakur Stevenson is the one that pressed for this fight. So leave it up to Teofimo Lopez. He makes it seem like he was aggressively pursuing Shakur Stevenson for this January 31st showdown. That's not the case. Shakur Stevenson pressed the envelope to make this fight happen for January 31st. Teofimo Lopez did not. But let him tell it. He'll make it seem like he was the one that pressed for this fight to happen January 31st or at all. Nonetheless, he's stating that and tells Drew Titan that he beating Shakur Stevenson is just going to pick up the momentum and the hype for him to fight Devin Haney next. Right? So they went back and forth. And Teo says, don't you think this makes the Devin Haney fight bigger? I beat Teofimo Lopez. I beat Shakur Stevenson. So Drew Titan says, I don't know. Does it? And he says, I'm asking you. They went back and forth. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I asked you first. Right? And Teo says, absolutely. He feels like it makes it bigger. And it just gives the fight with him and Devin legs. There was a time where they could have fought for undisputed at 135 and Teo didn't make it happen. As we all know, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh wanted Teo versus Devin after their May card in Times Square, where Teo beat Arnold Barboza, Devin beat Jose Ramirez, but Devin was supposed to fight Ryan Garcia in a rematch, who was in the main event against Rolly Romero, and Ryan Garcia lost. Right? So with that said, Teo is alluding to this, him beating Shakur Stevenson is going to give him the necessary momentum, and Devin beating Brian Norman is going to give him the necessary momentum for them to have a super fight. Well, the thing is, the amount of money Teo is getting to fight Shakur Stevenson is the same amount of money he could have got to fight Devin Haney. So I don't understand why he's making it seem as if there's more money now on the table. I'm pretty sure it'll be bigger, right? 1,000%. But the fact that he's trying to make it seem as if now Devin beating Brian Norman and him beating Shakur is going to make them even more money, right? Even bigger. It was already big. It was already big. It couldn't get no more bigger than Undisputed. That was already on the table. Then it went from Undisputed to their most recent fight. And he took that off the table and said that he didn't trust it because Devin Haney is Muslim, Turki Al-Sheikh is Muslim. He didn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. I mean, we know the rest is history, right? more importantly to me, it tells me that Teofimo Lopez feels like if he can beat the style of Shakur Stevenson, if he can conquer the style of Shakur Stevenson, then that gives him the confidence to beat Devin Haney. Because the skill set, the defensive minded, counterpunch ability, that skill set, that talent, right? He feels like if he can beat Shakur Stevenson, then he can beat Devin Haney.
Roads lead to a bigger fight between me and Haney. Can you say, yeah?
A bigger fight towards Haney?
But it makes sense now, right?
Does it?
With that or cross. Just excited because now all the roads lead to a bigger fight between me and Haney. Can you say, yeah?
A bigger fight towards Haney?
But it makes sense now, right?
Does it?
Has momentum, right?
Does it?
It's got motion, right?
I'm asking you, does it?
But you got to answer my question.
No, I'm asking you, though.
I know, and then I asked you.
No, but I asked you first.
And then I said it makes motion.
Motion?
Yeah.
So this is a part of your major plot. This is a part of your plot. Put off Devin, fight Shakur, and spin the block and go back to Devin.
Got motion, right?
So, again,
With that or Crawford.
so it was a part of his plot to put Devin off, to fight Shakur, to beat Shakur, and then go back and fight Devin Haney. That's not true. Because he wasn't going to fight Shakur Stevenson. Again, Shakur Stevenson is the one that pressed for this fight. And Teo eventually accepted the fight. But it wasn't as if he was like, hey, I'm going to fight Shakur if I don't fight Devin Haney. Because he was actually pushing for a fight with Richardson Hitchens in Brooklyn in the unification bout, which is still a big fight, which would have been a big fight for sure. But that's the fight he was focusing on after he pulled out the Devin Haney negotiations. I personally know that because he told me that. And I have the receipts to show it, to prove it. And I said, push for the fight with Richardson Hitchens to be in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. They both from Brooklyn. That would be huge in the unification. He says, I don't know. It might be under the Brooklyn Bridge. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh might want it to be under the Brooklyn Bridge. So it wasn't like he had plans to fight Shakur Stevenson when Devin, that was his plan B, because it wasn't. Period. It wasn't. Plain and simple. But nonetheless, we getting Shakur versus, and that's another thing. He said that he didn't want to fight Devin Haney at 147. He said that Devin Haney wanted to fight at 147 and he wanted to fight at 140. I mean, again, I get it. If you wanted to stay at 140, you want to defend your titles at 140, I'm not mad at you. But you can't act like this was some grand plan for you to fight against Shakur Stevenson when you pulled out the fight with Devin Haney. Stop. Again, like I said, I think that him fighting Shakur, and if he beats Shakur Stevenson, which I don't think he will, I'm favoring Shakur, but this is a 50-50 fight. It's a great fight. But if he beats Shakur, that's going to give him the confidence that he can beat Devin Haney, and he'll take the fight, period. He's not confident he can beat the style of Devin Haney, period. But let me know what y'all think, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.